ideally I want to kill them before they even get past the kind of the front area. But I've got a plan, and the plan is to use a discount scroll at the start just to help me with getting as many traps down as possible. And that will again help me with just the early waves, since the early waves are usually the hardest ones. So anyway, I'm gonna probably, the idea is to put a bunch of big game ballistas down to where I don't have to even worry about the rifts, and then just full frontal damage on the front gate. And I'm thinking Blackpaw will be my best bet for that, just because he can sustain himself and he has good damage. Anyway, we're gonna give this a shot. I'm using ice shards because I want to be able to deal with the earth elementals as well. And I have fire. They have fire armor, so they don't have ice armor. So yeah, using ice shards will help a lot for the earth elementals, and just in general will be pretty good. I'm using great walls just for the just so I can get good trap efficiency from it. Put a big game ballista here and a big game ballista over here, and these should be able to kill the unstable rift if I do get one. One thing I'm using great walls just because I don't want to deal with putting down two, and it's just more cost efficient this way. So I'm gonna put down my guardians just in case I do die, and I can run back really quick, and they can be my last line of defense if needed. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the run. I'm gonna concentrate really hard here, so if you have any questions in chat, I'm gonna have to look at them later. So this is my Chaos Trial Key 12 on Baths. It's really good key. It has pretty decent modifiers.
Enemy has opened a minion portal.
So they should be able to kill this gate pretty quickly here.
They've broken through a gate.
That rift should just die to the I'm gonna unchain early here, and this will just allow me to do some damage, big damage here. And you see I'm doing a lot of damage. I'm gonna make sure that rift's dead. It is good. So now they're starting to rush. The minions are starting to rush here, which is fine. Just gotta stay cool here. I'm gonna put a spike wall here, and that'll help delay them even more. This spike wall is kind of like my last line of defense too, so getting spludged here is pretty good, but it is annoying a little bit. I'm gonna sell this. They did build it over here.
Nothing will get past this.
I'll build some more traps. ice shards aren't that effective against the Northmen, but I don't bring it for the Northmen exclusively. I bring it for the guys later on that I'll be fighting.
Unstable rift is opening. Quick, destroy it.
Oh, that's okay.
Destroy the unstable rift.
I face that the wrong way, as you see. The next go break, I'm gonna set up a heavy defense in the back here. But for now, it's all about just making sure the front is good. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, actually. Okay, so now I'm gonna be a lot better off here. I might rage potion here again. And that's just so that I can make sure that I'm good.
Get to it and destroy it.
I'm gonna rage potion. Additional shield trills are kinda nasty for me, but luckily I'm playing a melee hero, but it could be pretty devastating if you're... It is annoying though. Make sure I don't die, because I don't want to lose my buffs. I think I can easily do this from here on out though, because I'm pretty well set up. And the splooge is annoying, so I'm going to try to avoid everything, or picking up everything. So here I'm going to build some more big games, and these will help again kill the they'll help kill the fucking unstable rifts, so that's really important. And then I actually don't have pounders. That's a mistake. I should have brought some pounders instead. But what I will do instead is build some ceiling ballistas. I'm just gonna make sure that I have a spike trap there still, and then get rid of that potion or coin. I'll put some ice shards here. Alright, this looks pretty good, pretty decent. We got 2 here, I've got 2 there and 2 there, the 2 back there and the 2 on the sides will help kill any of the unstable rifts that spawn. Hopefully they don't screw me and goes all the way back in the guardian room, but I think even if that does happen, I have enough traps up here to kind of delay long enough. So it is going to be annoying dealing with like 8 shield trolls every wave, but you know what, it's going to be alright. You see my camera getting disabled. It won't get as disabled now with the level 10 of power spike. Trying to keep them from moving forward. They have TNT archers, but they're not really an issue right now. As you can see, I'm kind of just able to hold my own here. Just put some more ice shards down and tar. At this point I think I feel pretty safe, but now it's just going to be a bunch of ballista spam for the most part. I might try to save up for some extra barricades, but since they have so many ways of destroying my barricades with kamikazes and the rubble, I don't really want to deal with building a bunch. And you'll see why I built those big games here. You'll see that the big game traps will pretty much deal with all the unstable rifts from here on out. So all I gotta do is make sure I can deal with whatever's in front of coming out of the gate. And that's important. So once all the shield trolls are dead, you see I can easily kind of just clean up everything else. I want to focus the shield trolls first though every time, just so I can deal with everything else. You see how many shield trolls there are, and that's because of the bonus modifiers and whatnot. And all these other smaller minions are kind of just going to get knocked around non-stop from all the flip traps. Alright, let's go with some ceiling ballistas. Wave 6. I think this is the one with the earth elementals. No, it's the one with some extra. Okay, so it's a dwarf priest. I'm just gonna unchain here and kill him. I don't want to deal with the priest. You see I'm doing about 10k, and that's because of all the bonus amplified damage from the gotta be careful here not to get my camera disabled. If I get my camera disabled, it could be kind of detrimental here, but I think we're straight chilling right now. Straight chilling. I'm gonna just put some more big game out, and this will be for the bosses that come out later on, since I'm using I've used 2 of my unchains, so I'm just putting some extra big game down to help deal with the bosses. Wave 7. Wave 7. I don't think any bosses are wave 7, but anyway, we just keep going here.
Destroy it. And our heroes
I'm just gonna make sure to kill everything in front of me here. Not much more to it. Just kind of rinse and repeat. There are some TNT archers, but I'm gonna kind of ignore them right now. I need to kill these guys here. Alright, now since all the shield trolls are dead, I can easily clean up the rest of the mobs. And you see how after a while I can just kind of ignore the archers and stuff. And that's because I'm playing Blackpaw, but also because they rush eventually, so they eventually just want to come at me. Alright, just build some more ballistas here. I'm going to build 2 more big game as well. This will help with just anything, any threats. So this should be the earth elemental. Yeah, it's the earth elemental. I think this will be the hardest boss here. Hardest thing for me to deal with. So I'm just going to unchain. I want to kind of deal with all the earth elementals before moving forward. Alright, then I go back and deal with everything else. Alright, so that's probably going to be my last unchain. But I have plenty of potions if I need. Rage potion. I've got 3. Alright, so just to play it safe, I'm going to start barricading back here. And this will allow me to have some extra breathing room just in case, but I don't think I'll need those, but they're there for security. I've got 2 big game there, 2 big game there, bunch of ceiling ballista. I mean, I think I'm more than good at this point. So I think I'm gonna be smooth sailing from here on out. Just make sure I keep up the rhythm of killing all the shield trolls first, and then everything else after. Make sure to stay healthy. Make sure I stay healthy with the health so I don't lose my camera. I'll use my lightning ring to clean up the archers. Gotta be careful here of the big mountain trolls. They hit really hard. So I don't want to be fighting or getting hit with more than one hit, more than one of them hitting me. I want to kind of make sure at least only one's hitting me. So I just build some normal ballista, ceiling ballista. Okay. I kind of like to stand in that corner, and that helps me line of sight the archers and just deal with everything, all the shield trolls especially, because I can hit them from behind. I'm really fortunate to have gotten the baths as my last map. This is kind of the dream, to be honest. It's like the baths with my modifiers is really like super easy. I did lose some rift points early on, but I mean that's to be expected. Now if I had no go breaks and other modifiers, especially like no go breaks, or if I had if they had physical armor, this would be a lot different story. This would be even hard. This would be a lot harder with those modifiers. Luckily, I didn't get those modifiers, but if I did, I could still probably do the baths with those modifiers, but it would be again very challenging. A lot more than what it is now. I think I don't really have anything to worry about at this point, so I'm just gonna barricade again. And yeah, we're chilling. I still have this. I've got the 2 big games here, the 2 big games there. Everything I need pretty much is already down. Alright, 2 more waves, 21 rift points. I think I'm in for a good. I think I'll be chilling. I did get another unchained meter, so that is very good. I'm gonna be able to unchain the last wave, which is important. I'm just gonna unchain during the boss, when the boss comes out, because it's gonna be one that can disable my floor traps. So basically I want to kill him as fast as I can. And just trying to kill the shield trolls. You see, like with the shield trolls up, it's harder for me to get to kill the other guys. Just because they block a lot of the hits. You see the other guys are rushing, but it doesn't really matter if they're rushing or not. Alright, last wave. Or wave 13, I mean. I thought it was the last wave. Just gonna fill it up with ballistas. See that? I could have died there easily, but... And with double unstable rift you saw there, having the big game was up basically eliminated me having to go clear it, which means I can just stay here and kill everything, which is important, because they have rush timer, so if after 30 seconds they'll start just ignoring people and going straight for the rift. So that's why it's important that I have big games up for the unstable rifts. Yeah, the ice shards are doing okay. They're definitely better than running. I was thinking of running floor scorchers, but with the reduced fire armor and stuff, I think ice shards are more than good. Final wave. All right, so I got unchained. I got a rage potion. Really nothing to worry about. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Time don't install after I kill this. After I beat it. Game's done. Game's 2 ease. Alright, here we go. Boss is dead. Rage potion, unchained. Alright, here we go. So the boss kind of set me a little further back, but I caught back up easily with all the unchained and whatnot. It was pretty easy to catch up with all the damage I was doing there. And these armored ogres do a lot of damage, but I'm just able to sustain through it. Alright, there we go. Chaos Trial 12 completed. Now my overall score was not going to be good, and it's not going to be worthy on the leaderboards, but at least I can say I did a 12 now, so...